Hi, I'm Scott O'Meara and I'm an expert in helping women find their soulmates. You may be watching this video because you have attracted a narcissist once or even on many times before. And no matter how much you try, they just keep on coming back. I've interviewed and coached thousands of women over the years, and I've inadvertently stumbled upon something that interested me greatly. This being the big mystery as to why women attract narcissistic men over and over again. And also, what makes women attract relationships that continue to hurt them over again. Now, I've made countless notes and collated massive amounts of information and statistics on this very subject. And I have to tell you, the results will astound you. Now, by default, I've become an expert on why women attract narcissistic men and how to implement proven strategies on ways to overcome this. I feel that this is my duty to warn women around the world and to educate them on the reasons you attract these men, and more importantly, how you can stop attracting them for good. Now, I find this very interesting, and the reasons behind this is mainly unknown by women and even largely unknown by psychologists and counselors. And in this video, I will highlight some of the main reasons you attract these men. So here we go. Reason number one, the most common denominator with women who attract narcissists is that 93% of women are all massive empaths. And an empath is someone who is highly aware, sensitive, and can easily sense and feel what other people around them are thinking and feeling. And they often take on other people's energy and their pain, and often to their own detriment. Now, I want to make this very clear. Being an empath is not a curse, but an amazing gift. The most beautiful, heroic, and most successful women of this last century have mainly been empaths. So if you're an empath, you're in great company. Being an empath is the first reason why women become unstuck. See, most empathic women fail to have clear, energetic boundaries. They repeatedly give their hearts and their souls and even money to narcissistic men, and the men just take more and take more. The narcissists then use this as a platform to take advantage of you and often leads to emotional manipulation. Narcissistic men absolutely love empathic women because, number one, it is easy to make you fall in love with them. And number two, you're easier to manipulate. Empathic women are more inclined to look at the positive traits of their narcissistic partners and overlook the obvious negative signs, even if they are abusive and sometimes life-threatening. Nearly all of our clients confess that they ignored all the warning signs and failed to listen and act on their women's intuition to stay away from these men. Reason number two is because of their love blocks. Most women who have love blocks have insecurities to go with them, and this makes them easy targets to narcissists. Narcissistic men search unconsciously or consciously for women who have love blocks such as fear of being alone, not being worthy of attracting a soulmate, not being worthy of love, I'm not good enough, a fear of getting older, and a fear of becoming lonely, just to name a few. Narcissists sense this and use women's insecurities to take it to their advantage, and coaxing women to jumping into relationships quickly so they can be sucked in by fierce love bombing. Ladies then fall in love with them very quickly and are lured into the narcissist web of fate. I call this the wounded lamb scenario. Narcissists will hunt and smell a beautiful empath with a broken heart or a lonely heart from a mile away. And the reason why it's imperative for these men to make you fall in love with them so quickly is because the average time that they can operate until their narcissistic tendencies are revealed is between 4 weeks and 6 months. It is crucial that you fall in love before you see their real side, so you'll be less inclined to leave them even when you see their true colors. Reason number three, because you are subconsciously attracting narcissistic men. Now, this will cause a lot of contention. See, I found that most of my women clients who attracted narcissists consistently had the same love blocks as these men. Now, I'm not saying that you're the same people or you have the same values, but you often have the same love blocks. Narcissistic men come across as confident, charming, and look like they have their shit together, but often they possess love blocks around worthiness, fear of not having control, insecurities about not being loved and accepted. And these are the same as our women clients. Now, this is where the law of attraction comes into play. If you haven't heard about the law of attraction and your attraction levels, you better start learning, because this is the bit that ties it all in together. Law of attraction states and works in two ways. The number one, your dominant thoughts and feelings is what you attract. And number two, like energy attracts like energy. So when you have similar love blocks as narcissistic men, your energetic attraction levels vibrate at the same level, and boom, you start attracting each other. Now, why do I know this is true? Because when we identify and remove these blocks from our clients, we realize very quickly that these ladies stopped attracting these narcissistic men, and they started to attract men of a higher vibration. Now, if you're watching this video, you are probably at a crossroads in your life right now. Imagine being in your car and you're at a stop sign. You can turn in two different directions. One direction is that you turn left and keep experiencing the same experience with the same men and the same results, feeling more pain and heartache, more loneliness, and leaving to even become maybe depressed and even giving up on love. Or you can turn right and start making the changes that you need to do in order to stop attracting these men and to start attracting the dream men, the dream soulmate that you've always wanted to attract. Now, if you're serious about attracting a soulmate, you will need to identify your personal love blocks and remove them instantly. Like I said before, it's my passion helping women find true love, and I have some extremely good news for you. Now, we've put together a webinar that is so insightful and will have a major impact on you. We have had so much valuable feedback, not just from the thousands of clients that we have coached, but from this very same video that you are watching right now that has gone viral around the world. And we have seen so many results, and we've been able to refine the process to be able to help women like you not just stop attracting these narcissistic men in a holistic way, but also to start attracting these amazing men that you've been dreaming about your entire life. And this is all about energy. What you attract is all about the energy that you attract and the energy that you give out to the universe. So now we've put together an amazing webinar for you, which will teach you the 7 fundamental transformations that needs to happen inside of you so you can stop attracting these narcissistic men. Also on the webinar, we're going to identify why narcissists are so attracted to empaths and to show you how you can stop attracting these men. Now, also too, being an empath is beautiful, and I never want you to change yourself for who you are. That's amazing. But there's a certain part of being an empath that attracts narcissists. So we want to make sure that you have this really clear and you understand this so you can begin to start attracting the kind of partner that you are looking for. And also we're going to show you how to attract the right quality of people moving forward. It's one thing to attract your partner holistically or spiritually, and it's another thing to stop attracting narcissists. And it's another thing to entirely get clear on attracting the right guy. Remember, not every single guy is a narcissist, but you do not want to go through the entire dating process and get to the very end between 3 months and 6 months and realize that the guy you're with is a narcissist. It's a whole lot of wasting your time. Now, this webinar is extremely informative and it's lots of fun. Now, we have lots of people registering, so you'll need to be quick because the seats do get filled up very quickly, and we really look forward to seeing you on the webinar. So just click the button below to register for the webinar, because the next webinar is happening today and we'll love to see you on there.